This is Ethan, and I'm here with Dave, and together we are Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast, episode 25-inch.
On this episode, we interview the love goddess herself, Judy Tenuta, celebrate Weird Al's 60th birthday, and look into the future of the podcast with Madame Judy's crystal ball.
It can happen.
It's Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast.
It's a podcast about Weird Al.
It's Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast.
Seriously, the whole podcast is about Weird Al.
Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast.
You don't have to listen, but we're glad you are.
Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast.
Hello, Adrian Vasquez here. As everybody knows, October 23rd is the date where we all come together to celebrate National Slap Your Irritating Coworker Day. So, on that joyous day, I'm going to find that guy Ed in my office who generally has a bad attitude and can't seem to control the sounds and sprays of his never-ending sneezing, and I'm going to approach him whilst wearing my finest slapping glove and unleash a slap that will echo throughout the halls of our office and through the time and space itself. And when he looks at me with his dumb face, wondering what's going on, I'm going to look him in his teary eyes and say, in the firmest of voices, "Happy birthday, Weird Al."
Hi, Al. It's Jackie Rossi. Congratulations on another successful revolution around our nearest star. Thank you for all you do. You really do make this world a better place.
Hi, Al. It's Blair Freeman from Joliet, Illinois, and I hope you're having a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Yakovich from Oxford, Mississippi. See you next month in New Orleans.
Happy birthday, Weird Al. Happy birthday, Weird Al. Happy birthday, dear Weird Al. Happy birthday, Weird Al.
Happy birthday, Weird Al. Happy birthday, Weird Al.
We are very excited to welcome to the program two-time Grammy Award-nominated comedian, accordion player, guest star on The Weird Al Show. Please welcome Judy Tenuta.
Oh, I'm so excited. You know what? Yeah, how are you guys? You know, I too love Weird Al.
Yes, we know that. That's why we had to have you on the podcast.
Yes, and I've been very fortunate to work with him and to go to his parties, and he's come to my show, and yeah, it's great. And I went to his house, and I almost went to his wedding. Oh, he was so nice. You know, when he got married, wouldn't you know, about when he sent out the invitations, it was about a month and a half or two before. And wouldn't you know, the date of his wedding, I got a huge, big show in Washington State. You know, like a really big paying show. So I said, "Oh, Al, I'm so heartbroken. I mean, would you forgive me? I have to work." He goes, "Well, yeah, you better work, because I can't feed you all the time." So, yeah, he understood. But I was still very, very sad that I missed that, you know. But anyway.
Yeah, I guess my invitation got lost in the mail. Did you get yours, Dave?
I also had a very big show that
evening
as well. I couldn't attend yet.
Okay, yeah, I guess that could happen. Anyway, yeah, that was very much fun. And then, of course, you know that I was on his show and as Madame Judy, which was so much fun, and I was so happy to do that.
Where did that character come from? Was that something you came up with, or just in the script?
Yeah. Well, yes, no. Well, actually, he called me and said, "Judy, you know, what would you like to do on my show?" I go, "Oh my God, you're so great. That's great." I go, "Well, I'll be a character, like," and I mentioned a few things, and one of them was I could be your psychic friend, Madame Judy. And he liked that. So he said, "Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's do that."
Such a memorable part of that show too. I always look forward to Madame Judy.
Oh, very sweet. Thank you. No, and I was so upset when, you know, I really thought that show deserved to be on several more years, you know.
Us too.
Who knows how they, you know, what is it? Of course, none of us have the answers to what what is the reason that something stays on, something that you go like, oh, excuse me, the last, the last four letters of the name is Kardashian. So that's the Lardashian show. You get to watch that. Thank you. That's on no matter what. And then we can't. What I love about Weird Al, and I don't mean to compare, but it's like the Kardashians were the ones to, bring on a show where it really required that you have no talent. No, seriously. If you have talent, you cannot be on that show. Whereas, and then you get all these people now on YouTube with no talent. I'm sure you know that. And it's just like, oh, watch me in my basement as I, look at colors and smoke cigarettes. What is that? No, but really, right?
Right, and then a classy show like the Weird Al show gets canceled after one season.
Exactly. That is the point that I am making. And, I don't even know how the Lardashians can stand being in the room with themselves because they're so triple-digit boring.
I feel like the Weird Al show was ahead of its time, and I feel like if it came out now with Netflix and Hulu and all these streaming services, there's no way it would be canceled after one season. There would have enough of an audience.
Oh my God, it just made no sense. And I loved doing, the talent show, and every episode we did, it was so much fun. And you saw how colorful and fun his set was, and everything.
I can only imagine. What went through your head the first time you saw that set?
Well, I just thought of fun.
Yeah.
I just thought of, this is so great. We're going to transport everyone to this world of fun and fantasy and things that Weird Al wants to do. Like, of course, his hamster. It's so cute. And everybody else that he encounters, or that he wants to introduce you to. Also, very sweet. He would have his mom on the set, and some of the times, oh yeah, really sweet. And just honestly, besides being the great entertainer he is, he is a fantastic musician and great accordion player. He's, that, right? So
we know that.
Oh, for sure.
No, but other people, it's funny because, I played in my act, I'm the love goddess. Well, it's not an act. I'm a real love goddess. You know that.
We know that, yeah.
Of course, yes.
And Petite Flower and Living Saint and all of those things. And Fashion Plate. And I do play the accordion, but it's so funny because it's so funny. I'll get invitations like with the LA Orchestra. I was asked to conduct, be a guest conductor.
Wow.
Which to me was so cool. Yeah, so cool. I go, are you sure? Oh yeah, we want you to do it. Okay, so that was pretty fun. And but they didn't ask me to play the accordion with the orchestra. No, they asked me to conduct the orchestra. It's really so much fun. That was back in 2009 or 10. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up the accordion. Dave and I this past summer were in Cleveland, and we went to the National Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame, and we looked everywhere. We did not see a Judy Tenuta plaque or anything.
Well, they are sinners.
They are.
They are not worshipful. Also, because I have played in Cleveland several times. Also, I have been brought as a guest to come, well, not to that museum, but as you know, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there too. And I was invited as a special guest there. But yeah, what is that about, these idiots?
I know. Weird Al wasn't there. You weren't there. We're like, there's nobody here that we've ever heard of.
Oh, wait a minute. Weird Al wasn't there?
No.
Oh, come on. That is just an outright sacrilege.
There was some guy who was trying to be like Weird Al. He like named his last name Yankovic, but I mean,
Oh,
who
no
knows?
way.
Yeah.
Now, that is just wrong on every level. Boy, does that make me mad.
Yeah.
That just makes me mad. Yeah. And let's see what else. Oh, I can tell you some other fun things. You know, Al, and of course when his daughter was born, and you know, it was all really sweet. And one time, the boyfriend that I had at the time, unbeknownst to myself, got in touch with Weird Al and his wife Suzanne, and said, you know what, I want to surprise Judy, and would you come over? It's going to be her birthday. Well, Al knew my birthday is only a couple weeks after his. His is October 23rd, and mine's November 7th.
Okay.
So we have, yeah. So anyway, but I didn't know what was going on because I was kind of traveling, and I came back, and you know, and you know, my boyfriend was trying to trick me. He goes, "Oh, we're going to go out, but first we, you know, we have to do this." I go, "But we're going to be late for dinner." And, you know, so like I'm going, what the hell, we're going to be late. And then the doorbell rings, and there's Weird Al and Suzanne. That was so sweet. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Big birthday cake and everything. Oh, yeah. He's been to a few of my birthdays. It was really great. And I've been to his too. And, yeah, so I'm trying to, here's another thing. Now, Weird Al and I am guilty of this too. When we were doing his show, of course they have food service, right? They have craft services, and of course they feed us lunch and all that. It was so funny because Weird Al and I, we both have a sweet tooth, and so it's like, oh, Al, come over here, let's have this dessert. So we would have all the desserts. We would have a little bit of our dessert. So then, you know, I started doing interviews, you know, to promote the show. And I'd say, oh, yeah, you know, not only is it so much fun to be Madame Judy and be with Weird Al and, you know, and be on his adventures with him and all that, but also, you know, we love our desserts. And Weird Al loves strawberry shortcake and German chocolate cake. So then he had to tell me, Judy, you got to stop telling people I like dessert, because people are marrying German chocolate cakes. And by the time I get them, they look like diseased warlords. So it's just funny, you know. It's just so cute.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my God. And you know, who would know? Isn't it funny how fans are? You don't think of that. You just do not think of what somebody is going to do.
Right.
And when I don't know how, you know, when I started doing what I was doing, I was just so surprised that people, you know, as soon as I did my first special and I got, oh, goddess, oh, please bless us. Or, you know, I'm just surprised at that. You don't think about that. You just think, oh, I'm so happy I got to do my show, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so anyway.
Did you ever consider saying other stuff like, oh, Weird Al really loves surge protectors?
It was so cute because when he said that to me, and then we discussed it, and he goes, who knew that these nuts would all be sending me all cake that obviously by the time I get it from Utah, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be some relic. You know, it's just funny. And I go, I know, Al. He goes, oh, Judy, I so love that you said that, but you know, these people, you just don't know what that. Yeah, I go, I'm just so glad that I didn't tell them you like ancient Roman Glock sword or something. You know?
Right.
Oh, the other great thing about Weird Al, as you know, I know you know this, is that he is double jointed.
Of course.
Yes. And so when I had a video of a song that I did called I Like Boys, and he agreed to be in it. And oh my God, it was so funny. He surprised me and did the thing where he put his leg around his neck.
Yes.
And it was just, I'm just like, oh God, I can't stand it. It was so cute. Beyond cute, of course. It was so great.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was just terrific. And I'm trying to think of other just strange things. But isn't that dessert thing funny? I mean, that's just so weird.
It's hilarious. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, the Weird Al show was not the first time you worked with Weird Al. You also worked with him on Headline News.
Oh, I was so excited to be in his video. I think I was in 2 videos, actually.
Yeah, you were in Headline News and in White and Nerdy.
Well, I see you did your homework. Yeah. and each time, of course, it was a joy. And I was just a little scared, though, in Headline News. It was so funny because, when we were getting ready to do it, I go, oh, Al, I don't want to. He goes, no, I want you to be like that, because we're doing a parody, So anyway, it was just funny. And then, of course, that was Headline News. And then White and Nerdy. So I was on set, they come and get me and everything. It's so great. And then I love the dress they put me in. I don't know if you probably don't remember, but they had wardrobe, of course. And, I was, and they had me in this big, puffy 1950s kind of turquoise dress. And I just loved it, And I remember that day on set. Well, as with any day on set, but that day especially when we were doing, it was so, not him necessarily, but so many things were going on. It was, and they of course have their time limits, but we definitely had ample time to do our scene, so that was really fun.
Were they filming any other scenes either of those times?
Yes, actually, I got there a little early because they always, of course, want you there early. And they were filming, and I cannot remember, but I did love the scene he did with Donny Osmond.
Oh, you got to see that?
Yeah.
That's such a classic.
Wasn't that great? And Donny Osmond is also another great guy, in real life, real nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Johnny and Marie. Let's not leave out Marie. No.
Well, we'll leave her out until she does a Weird Al related project.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't say. No, I was. Yes, you're right. I guess she's been so busy making other people lose weight that
Well, maybe one day. Maybe she'll hear this and she'll get on the bandwagon.
Yeah, no, she's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. And and very talented also. I'm just trying to remember any other weird, strange stuff.
Well, Al did make a cameo in your film, Desperation Boulevard.
Oh, yes, that was so great of him. That was so sweet. Honestly, I so appreciated that. And and of course, that's great. I love that scene. And
for our listeners who might not be familiar with the movie, can you describe what Al's scene was in your movie?
Yes, in my movie, that movie, let me describe what it was. It's called Desperation Boulevard, and it's about the story of a former child star, and I was that person, former child star, who will stop at nothing to make a comeback. So anyway, I got Weird Al to be in an infomercial with me. About losing weight with this weird stuff that you sprinkle on your food. And anyway, but he was, anyway, so that, it was great. He was great. He did it very seriously. It was really funny. So yeah, it was terrific. Oh, I have another good story. What is it? One time I was at his, now this is before he moved to his, I don't want to say that his house before this wasn't nice, but it wasn't as nice as the one now. But I can say that about myself as well. I have a nicer house now than I had, let's say, 5 years ago. Anyway, so this was, I don't know, 1996 or something, and I was at his house, And I don't know if we were talking about doing another project or whatever. And at his house at the time, he had. I'm really bad at naming animals. I didn't know if it was. Oh my God, we had to call the police because he had. I don't know if it was a bobcat.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, not in his house.
Right.
And I don't know. Just all that. I go, what? Hey, Al, I said, maybe we should play the accordion. That just made the cat like us more. So that was weird. But anyway, yeah. So that was a fun thing. Well, this is another thing. One time, it was so fun. He decided. This was also I'm really pretty good at remembering the time frame too. So this was right after we got married. It had to be about 2002 or something. And he decided he was going to be vegetarian. Oh my God! So no meat, and then all he wanted to eat was chocolate. I said, Al. It seems like you're trying to make up for lack of, turkey burger by having a big fat chocolate bunny. We have to. This can't be good. I know, but So anyway, then eventually he went back to. I don't know if he's doing that now. I don't mean to put down anybody's dietary habits, but it's just. It was just so funny because how I don't know, I think it's your and by the way, and other vegetarians that I know do that too. They're big, they give up meat, and the vegans are the worst because they're eating tree bark essentially. That's all they're allowed to eat. So then they're like, well, somehow I've got to make up for this punishment. So I'm going to have a giant life-size chocolate egg. Seriously, I'm not kidding. So anyway, that was funny too.
I had a question about on the White Nerdy. So of course, you are gifted a surge protector. Were you surprised, or did you know that was coming?
Yeah, no, he did not. He just told me, but when we're doing the scene, just act. Surprised, but but then try to hide it, like, right. Oh, I really like it, type thing. And then I didn't even have to act when he brought it back. Oh, nice, thank you. So yeah, wasn't that great? Yeah, great gift. By the way, I would love one of those now. I wish.
Say the same way that people are bringing Al sweets. Are they bringing you surge protectors?
No. Here's what keeps happening to me. If and I'm sure this happens to Al in a much bigger degree, but about a year ago, I moved from the home that I lived in that Al visited me at many times, and with his wife Suzanne as well. I lived there for 23 years, so I was really kind of heartbroken to leave. But then I live in another kind of prettier home, but I still miss my old home. Wait, what was the point? You were asking me about. I got sad about my old house. So then wait, what was it?
We were talking about surge protectors, getting them from fans, perhaps.
Oh no! This is what happened. So I had a sale, a garage sale, because I had accumulated. You can imagine, after 23 years, I accumulated so much stuff. So I had a big sale, and I had costumes and jewelry and. All people wanted were my accordions. So they just, can I buy one of your accordions? Well, I had to go out and buy more accordions for the next day so that people would buy. The point I'm making is, I can only imagine how many times they're asking Weird Al, can I buy one of your accordions,
I never thought to ask him that.
Oh, but I can't believe that wasn't, I should ask him that. Oh, come on. Or maybe in his case, they would be so afraid, afraid to ask that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what, but some people are just, this, they're just so gutsy. They don't care what they ask.
Right.
Oh, Judy, since you're selling your house and you've made money, would you just give it to me? Yeah. Hello? No. No, that's not happening. No. Yeah. But no, I just, it's so funny. And I had two people helping me with the sale. And they were like, oh, my God, Judy. Seriously, by tomorrow, you've got to go get some more accordions. They would pay hundreds of dollars. They want it, but they want me to sign it, of course,
right,
and all that. One lady came and bought one that was really a vintage of my accordions, and she paid like $350 for it. And she said, "I'm sending this to my friend in New Jersey." And I go, "Oh my God, you're really a good friend."
Dave, were you that friend?
Well, the cost of mailing a big accordion. Oh, and I told this to Al too. He goes, Judy, I noticed that you're using smaller accordions. I go, Al, don't you remember when we were both 7 and our accordions were bigger than we were? And now I don't even know how I could pick that up, because I have my old accordion, one of my originals, and I go, oh my God, I can hardly lift this now. How did I lift it when I was 8? And I'm asking Al the same thing. He goes, I don't know. We must have been in some kind of trance.
Right.
The accordion trance, yeah.
I'm curious, what made the move? Did you have any props, or did you have the the surge protector? Did that make the move?
Oh, of course. Oh my God. I cannot live without the surge protector.
Right.
I have at least 4 around my house. I think it's 2 in my office. I have 1 hidden. Don't tell anyone. In my family room, hidden off to the side of the sofa, so they can't see. Yeah. Oh no. I mean, and I'm sure. Oh, another cool thing. Do you only want to know about show things I did with Weird Al? Because you remember when the Lakers were winning and they were in their big, winning streak in the 90s?
Sure, yes.
Okay. Well, Al invited me over to watch the game with him and Suzanne, and we had so much fun during that. Oh my God, this is the most fun. He says, let's look at all of my Hawaiian shirts. Oh my God. He has like an airplane hanger full of Hawaiian shirts. It was so much fun. It was so cute. Yeah, so anyway, that was big fun.
That's
we
amazing.
did that during halftime. Yes, we looked at that. And so that was really great.
That's amazing.
Oh no, so much fun. I often wonder about, and obviously his hair is naturally curly. When I first met him, and I go, oh, Al, would you give me the number of your lady or whoever does your perm? He said, no, that's my hair. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I can't get it like that then. Yeah.
Judy, how did you first meet Al? What was the first time?
Okay. I really have to remember this. Oh, my God. Well, of course, let me just tell a little backstory.
Okay.
Obviously, I knew of Weird Al from Dr. Demento. When I first heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Of course, because he was doing his songs on Dr. Demento. So, and I wasn't well known then yet, but I was doing my show and doing my act. Actually, I was introduced to him through Emo Phillips.
Wow.
So I want to think that was back in, had to be 1987. I mean, I already had my first HBO special. I know that. And yes, I know because Emo had a part in UHF. So then I think if I have this right, I went to the premiere of UHF. Yeah. So that was it.
Oh.
And then, yeah. And then I was so very excited because then, you know, Weird Al filmed, like you said, my movie, a part in my movie. Oh, and then I had so much fun at the after party of the Weird Al show. I will never forget that because the producer was Dick Clark Productions.
Right.
And they had a big. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell you guys anything you don't know.
I've never heard of this after party though.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about this after.
Mad.
Tell us about this after party.
Oh, it was so great. It was just so much fun. We had it in Burbank because, you know, Dick Clark had a studio there. I don't know. It was just so fun because, you know, everybody from the show was there and, of course, Weird Al. And we had all kinds of fun, you know, hot dogs on a stick and just everything. And I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I think if I have this, it was so funny because we had the after party. And all these fun snacks and food and fun to see there. And Al goes, "Oh my God, I guess we have to behave now because I think Dick Clark is making a quick appearance." It's not like we were doing anything wrong. It's not like we turned into Van Halen or something. But by the way, not like they did anything wrong either.
Well, let me ask you. I was in Las Vegas, and I was walking down the street, and I noticed that you had a star on the Las Vegas Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
And I got really excited. Like, oh, it's Madame Judy. She's got a star. And then now I find out that you are getting a star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame in November.
That is very true. And I do it usually in November. Well, not like I get one every year. My first one was last year, and it was actually on my actual birthday, November 7th.
Wow.
And yeah, this year, because I'm also doing the Palm Springs on the what do you call it when you're the leader of the parade?
Grand Marshal?
Yeah, on the big float. And I'm going to be in my big prom sequin gown and on top of a giant sequined stiletto heel. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love that.
Yeah. And that's on November 3rd. That's a Sunday. So I decided instead of doing my star the exact birthday, which would be the 4 days after on November 7th, I thought, well, wait. I'm already in town, and everybody in Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce said, yeah, well, you're doing the parade, so, you know, everybody's going to be hungover for the next day. So you should really do your star. I go, oh, good idea. So we're doing my star ceremony on Monday, November 4th, so at 2 p.m.
Is this your second star?
Yes, it is.
That's so cool.
But so, you know, it's very exciting. It's very much fun. You know, it's well, like I don't know. I was saying to Weird Al, isn't this better than getting a tombstone? He goes, oh yeah.
Yeah, because you actually see it.
Well, people. I mean, this is where you don't mind people walking on you. All over you, you know. Yeah. So, thank you. Yeah. You know, sometimes when I talk to people, I forget about that.
Right, and if any of our listeners are in Palm Springs, that's November 4th at 2 p.m. on Palm Canyon Drive. And, of course, the day before is, you know, the Palm Springs Gay Parade. And you're going to be on, as you said, the giant pink sequin stiletto. I can't wait to see pictures of that. That's going to be amazing.
Yes, and that will be atop a big, giant motorhome. I don't know what they're called. You know, someone, not Al, he would never tell me to do this, but a different friend, oh, Judy, you know what? You need to get a motorhome. I go, well, I'm not brain dead. No, I don't think I need one. I like a home that doesn't move. You know? Right. I mean, as it is, I live in L.A. where the homes move all the time. So anyway, that's that situation. But yeah, another time Al was doing his big show I happened to be in Florida, Orlando at the same time. And it was, the Orlando, oh God, I don't know what it was. It was so much fun. He did a show with his band, and don't you love his band?
They're the
guys?
best.
Yeah, we love the guys in the band.
Aren't they the best? They've been with him forever. Yeah, they're the best. They're the best. They're like a whole family,
Yeah.
It's great.
I think they're the best band in rock and roll.
Of course they are. God, I wish Mick Jagger would pay attention.
I know. Now, being that you play accordion, have you ever jammed with Al? Have you guys done accordion?
Oh, this is so sweet. I will tell you this story. I forgot about this story. I was doing a show, and Weird Al was sweet enough. He says, "Oh, I'm going to come to your show," and I was doing the show at the right across the street from the Comedy Store. Anyway, it's a beautiful club. It's a big, audience and everything. Anyway, so Weird Al, I said, Al, I'm going to ask you, big giant, would you mind coming on stage, since people, they might see you in the audience, and would you do the Pope song, That's My Song, with me? So we practiced it backstage. and then he came up and did the Pope song with me, played the accordion.
That's so awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, oh, it's beyond awesome. Yes.
Was it House of Blues?
That's it! What is wrong with me? I forget that.
I Googled it.
I love thank you. I can't Google it right now because I'm too involved in this. I can't do research while I'm talking to you. Why did I forget that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I love the House of Blues too, because I've had a couple of birthday parties there. I did 2 concerts of my own, and that was so sweet of Al. And yeah, that was so great. That was such an honor. Yeah, just really awesome. Really, really great. Yeah. So yes, we did. To answer your question, yes, we did jam together.
That's so fun.
Wow.
I wanted to ask you about some of your voiceover work, because there are a couple shows that you did some voices on that Al also did. That includes Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, Mighty Magiswords, Johnny Bravo.
Oh, I loved doing all of those.
Yeah.
Every single one. Space Ghost, they had to let me take a few minutes off in between takes just to laugh. Oh my God, it was so crazy. Yeah, that one. And it was so great. Yes, absolutely. Just loved it. Love. Yeah. And yes. And Weird Al, yes, I know he did do voice for those, and I did them as well. But unfortunately, we didn't get to do it together.
Right.
But, because, but yeah, we did do that. Yeah. It was so much fun. Always fun with Weird Al. You know that.
Of course.
But I will say this. We never fought over desserts. We always shared them.
Well, what's your favorite dessert? I think we need to know. The listening audience needs to know.
It's very hard because I love everything.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have never met a dessert. Oh, I will tell you what I do not like.
Okay.
There's only one dessert I don't like. It's just too rich for me, and that is just plain cheesecake. I can eat cheesecake with blueberries or strawberries on it, but I cannot eat plain cheesecake. I can't. I just can't have that. But that's the only one. I love every other single dessert. So you were asking me what's my favorite? And by the way, I am disclosing to you a big secret that I should never tell anyone.
Uh-oh.
Because now I'm gonna get big requests for it, and that is that I love. Well, there's. Can I give you? It's a tie, okay?
Of course.
Two desserts. It might be 3 really, but I'm gonna give you the 2. Oh my God, I absolutely love warm apple pie or warm apple tart a la mode.
Yes.
And of course Weird Al loves that too.
Of course.
But we like it better with caramel sauce and walnuts. Okay.
Okay.
So, and here's my other one. Now this I should never tell you. I know you're going to tell everyone. Well, this is a podcast, so they'll all know.
Right.
I love, and so does Al, because he's like me. He never met a dessert he didn't like, and I know he also loves cheesecake. I'm the only one that I don't eat. I can't eat plain cheesecake. All right, here it goes. German chocolate cake, but it has to be very special German chocolate cake.
Okay.
Sweet Lady Jane's over here makes a great one, and I should never tell you this, but I make a great one. Oh my God! I should never have said that. I will never make another one again because my whole childhood I had 7 brothers and a sister, and for every birthday I had to make a German chocolate cake. So you can only imagine that I cannot make any more German chocolate cake, but I make one of the best German chocolate cakes ever. And the secret to that is I make extra rich German chocolate frosting, which before I put it on, I make sure the cake is still a little warm, and I put little toothpick holes in it so that the German chocolate frosting gets absorbed. Oh my God, it's like I must go to heaven now, or maybe I'm in heaven.
So you're saying you're gonna make the world live without having your German chocolate cake. You're not making it.
I can't do it. I did it my whole life. Well, you know what? If for my special birthday or Al's, do you know? So many people ask me that for a friend, he said, Judy, would you make me a German yellow cake because I don't eat chocolate? Now that's a good friend when I made a German yellow cake.
I didn't know that existed.
It didn't. He made it. He said, I go, well, you're really missing the whole point.
Right.
because heaven, part of heaven is the German chocolate cake. We all know that. Weird Al will tell you that, along with strawberry shortcake, apple tart a la mode, and well, I also love carrot cake. But I have to say, German chocolate cake, yeah, the most. Oh, and by the way, I got it. You're gonna love this. I crash weddings so I can have the wedding cake.
And
I have actually, though, because I'm such a connoisseur of wedding cakes, I've been invited to people's weddings, even though they'd hardly know me, so that I would taste the cake. I also have hardly ever met a wedding cake I didn't like.
But the one wedding cake you didn't have is Weird Al's wedding cake.
Oh my God, you've just broken my heart! Why do you have to remind me of that? Oh, my heart is broken. It's broken, but we shared many desserts together. Oh, can I tell you about another dessert?
Yes.
That he and I and his wife Suzanne shared because they just had their new baby. So we got very excited. And near us, well, near here in the valley, there's a wonderful place called Bistro Gardens. And Weird Al loves it there too. They make a homemade souffle. But only in October, which is near Al's birthday, and my birthday as well, November 7th, they make a pumpkin souffle. So we shared, all of us, we each had a pumpkin souffle and a chocolate souffle. And it really is like being in heaven on a jet airplane. I mean, I don't know. It's just, we can't, it was just so great. Yes, that was another great one. But that's a dessert that I cannot make. I don't know how to make a souffle. So I'm sorry. I can't do that.
We forgive you.
Yeah. But no, here's the reason I cannot make. Can I just tell you the real reason I cannot make? I'm not allowed to make any more German chocolate cakes because, okay, this is so bad. I eat so much batter. By the time I make the cake, it's a cupcake. That's all that's left. So I can't do it anymore. But, you understand?
But doesn't it taste better when it's made into a cake?
Of course, but I can't. I mean, I know. Yeah, I haven't made one in quite a while, but you don't lose the memory of doing that. I started making them, so I must be a connoisseur from the time I was 16.
Wow.
Ooh. And I mean, I make a killer German chocolate. Yeah, oh my God, I can't do it anymore. I've actually been in bakeries, and I tell them, and I go, "Let me taste your German chocolate cake," and I go, "No, you guys, okay, I'm going to tell you this right. One of the secrets is do not make your German chocolate frosting. What they do wrong, they make it too sweet. Do you know what I mean? They put too much sugar, and then that for me that ruins it. You've got to make it extra creamy, and then you put the right amount of sugar, but not too much, because you have to remember the coconut adds sugar too. Oh my God, I'm such a German chocolate nerd. I gotta shut up now.
Judy,
okay.
you know that show like Bar Rescue or Restaurant Impossible, those shows? I want a show where you go into bakeries and just yell at them about how they can make their cake better.
That should be a whole show.
I would watch that. That would be amazing.
Oh my God. And by the way, there will be places where they make it correctly, but then I may offer a suggestion.
Right.
I once had, okay, we don't want this to be all about German chocolate cake. Now you're making me, oh my God, now I'm craving it. No, I had to tell friends to stop, because I'm like Weird Al. People know I love that. And I'll have friends that stop at a bakery and I go, please do not do that. Do not do that, because by the end of the day, I'll look like Roseanne, and I don't need that. No. So, no, I've had to, but it was my favorite. It was so cute when how great and sweet Weird Al is. So when he had, Judy, I hate to tell you this, but oh my God, you have to stop saying that how much I love dessert, because people mail me strawberry shortcake, and by the time it gets to me, it's an electronic gargoyle. I said, oh, and so he goes, I know. Who would know they would do that, though? That's what I mean. It's like you can't. That's why I'm going to start saying, hey, I would like a, what I really love is I love a Tesla with German chocolate frosting. Well, why don't we start saying that, right?
Hey.
And see what I get in the mail. See what somebody brings over. Oh my God. Anyway, but yeah, that's I remember. Oh my God. What one time? Oh no, I gotta stop talking about dessert. I'm a real dessert nerd. I have to shut up. So, okay. And people are so surprised when they come to my house, because they go, Judy, you don't have any of your desserts. I go, no, of course I don't. Because I'm a dessert addict. It's like any kind of addict. have it in your house. I belong to Desserts Anonymous. So, anyway, but in fact, what Weird Al and I do sometimes, well, we have done in past. Well, I do it on my birthday, and I think Weird Al has done it, although he's got better control than me. I say I have to start my birthday dinner, no matter who's there, with a cake, or else I don't have enough room after. I just say, and by the way, it's the best part of the meal to me,
Of course.
So, yeah. So I said, no, it's my birthday and I get to do what I want. So we're having the cake first. And by the way, whenever I go to a friend's party and they always let me, they go, Judy, we usually don't put out the cake, but we want you to taste it to make sure. Honestly, it's true. It's funny.
What happens if they have you taste it and it's not good, though? Do you have to tell them that it's good?
I don't have the heart, because here's the thing, is that the cake is already there. It's already the birthday, and I don't want to bring it down. A personal friend's birthday is different than a bakery,
right,
where they're making you pay for a big fat German chocolate cake, and it's basically like they put a sack of sugar with coconut on the top of it. That's a very different thing. So, that's different. No, I've never, I'm trying to remember to me, there's such a thing. You know how people do because I'm a dessert nerd now. They do the death by chocolate
thing.
I can't do that. I can't do that. It's like cheesecake. I can eat chocolate, like German chocolate, because it's tempered with, we all know the reason the German chocolate is so irresistible is because of the frosting, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. So, I can't eat all chocolate like it's a chocolate cake with double chocolate frosting and chocolate monkey nuts or whatever the hell's on it. That I just go, I'm sorry, there's such a thing as too much chocolate in my case. So that's the only time. I did go to a wedding where they did that, and I go, oh, you should at least have white frosting. So anyway, yeah.
Well, I want to learn a little bit about this religion of yours, Judaism. Can you convert Ethan and myself to Judaism?
Oh my God, that is my religion. Well, I just thought this was all about Weird Al, so I didn't know. But yes, of course, I'm Judy, and my religion is Judaism with a Y. Judaism with a Y. I don't want. And today, it's very funny that you would call me today, because as you know, today is the other Judaism, Rosh Hashanah, New Year.
Right.
So, I guess it could be my New Year too. No, my New Year is my birthday, November 7th, right? So,
of course.
So, in my religion, first of all, only I get to complain, and I tell people, you can belong to my religion even if you belong to another religion. The goddess does not discriminate, because I am about love. I want people to just love each other and be kind. Oh God, I know that sounds boring, but I'm just sick and tired of people saying, by the way, because you're different than me, I'm going to build a giant wall around you. Yeah, we don't want to hear any more of that.
No. All right, I convert.
Thank you. Oh, and you must chant my name while you're making a dive off into the swimming pool.
Okay.
Okay.
Next
you
time.
Can do that.
Next time I'm at a swimming pool.
Or when you're bowling and you're about to throw the bowling ball down the alley. Yes.
Okay.
Chant my name. Okay.
You can do that.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Judy, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
And now you know everything and even more than you ever wanted to know about dessert.
That's right.
So anyway.
I'm craving a German chocolate cake. So if you ever do decide that you want to make just one more German chocolate cake, please think of Ethan and myself. And
Okay. I will do that. I will let you know.
We will fly out. We will fly out for that cake after you've told us so much about it.
God. Okay. Well, let me think on it. It could happen.
Big thank you to Judy Tenuta, and remember to check out Judy as she gets the 433rd star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame on Monday, November 4th at 2 p.m. Also, stick around for the after party, and come early too, for that matter, as Judy's riding in the Palm Springs Pride Parade the day before. That's Sunday the 3rd.
And if any of our listeners are going to be there, you got to call us from the star ceremony or the parade. Anything. Give us the updates. We can't wait to hear about it. Of course, that number is 347-SPATULA.
And speaking of 347-SPATULA, our phone line was slammed this week with messages from our listeners wishing Al a happy birthday. Let's take a listen to some of them now.
I can tell by the old calendar on the wall that once again it's time for Al's birthday. Happy birthday, Al. From Mike, Robin, and Eva Minnick.
Hi, my name is Chris, Clabberhead Sedtall. I've been a fan of Al's since 1983 when my sister's boyfriend brought a brand new 45 single called Ricky for me to listen to. I was immediately hooked, and I still am. Happy birthday, Al.
Happy birthday, Weird Al. I've been a fan for 23 years of my 33-year life, and I can't wait to hear more and more and more from you, and I hope you have the happiest birthday ever. Love, the girl with the Weird Al tattoo. Woo!
Hi, Al. It's UHF. Happy 60th birthday. To celebrate, I'd like to read a selection from one of my favorite 20th century poets of all time. It's time to celebrate your birthday. It happens every year. We'll eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. And a pinch to grow an inch.
Hey, this is Metal Al, a.k.a. Chad Kelson, and I want to wish Weird Al a happy birthday. Woo!
Hey, Dave. Hey, Ethan. This is Kelly P. calling from Philly, wishing Al a happy birthday. Congrats on turning 20 for the 3rd time. Do something fun, relax, sleep in. I know that this might be kind of an unsettling year since you're sandwiched between 2 prime numbers, but I promise that you'll come out stronger on the other side. You've got this, and honestly, I can't make that kind of promise, so it's up to you. Good luck, and bye-bye.
This is David, and I'm here with Henry, and we are from the future to wish Weird Al Yankovic a happy 127th birthday.
The year is 2086, and we're calling from the future.
Oh, look, Henry, we called into episode 25-inch. We were just young babies then. That's when you were still using your old name, before you went into the witness protection program.
Yeah, I remember it well. Evan, I think it was.
Henry, you're not supposed to say what your old name was. That defeats the purpose of the witness protection program.
Well, anyway, we only have a couple minutes until Columbo starts, so I just wanted to wish Al a very happy 127th birthday.
Happy birthday, Weird Al. You look as youthful as ever. You don't look a day over 60.
Don't worry, listeners. The future for Weird Al fans is really bright. Al's working on his 34th studio album, and spoiler alert, he's going to parody Gleep Glorp, his second ever extraterrestrial parody. And it's coming out soon on iHolograph, microchip implant, virtual reality, Vindle window, iTunes, and Atari 2600 cartridge.
Henry? Henry?
Yeah, David, I'm right here.
Henry, where did I put my reading glasses?
They're on your face.
What? They're in the vase? Why would I put them in the vase?
No.
Where are my pills? Who are you? I'm cold.
Get off my lawn.
Supplies! Happy birthday, Al. I hope you have a great day. Try not to think about the fact that the Earth will crash into the sun someday. Enjoy your cake.
Hey Al, it's your resident tour chaser Jeremy here. Wanted to congratulate you on turning 60 inches old. That's 5 whole years, so we got plenty of concerts ahead of us. Happy birthday.
Hey guys, this is a very special birthday message that I'm leaving for Weird Al Yankovic. Yes, it's Weird Al's buddy, Polyester, from Toronto, Canada. I just wanted to join his many, many fans in wishing him the happiest of birthdays. Al, I normally say a lot of really funny things, but this one is from the heart. Thank you so much for bringing joy and laughter to those of us all around the world who've been listening to you for so many years. You reach us and help pull us out of the darkness in our really tough times. And I just want to say thank you. And I know I'm not the only one who feels the same way. You are amazing, and I hope you get to spend today with those you love and laugh until the cows come home. Well, maybe if they have plans, they might not come home. I mean, they might be going out for dinner or something. I don't know. Anyways, all I'm saying is that I hope you have a great day, and I know that I'm going to see you again very soon. So, sending lots of love and hugs from Toronto. Have a great day, Al. Love, your best friend, Polly. Mwah!
This is Chris Sear, believe it or not, from Jarvis, Ontario, Canada. And in case you don't remember me, I'm actually the guy who turned Weird Al and his band into Hanna-Barbera characters during their Strings Attached tour. And I also, out of the kindness of my heart, decided to turn you guys into Hanna-Barbera characters as well. Well, I noticed online on your Facebook page that you were looking for some birthday greetings for Al this Wednesday because he's going to be turning 60, which I got to admit is an impressive milestone. So, I decided to give Al, and I hope he's listening, a very special birthday greeting that I did in the form of a poem. And if you listen very carefully, you might actually find some unique hidden words in there. So, here we go. Since 1976, Weird Al Yankovic has welcomed us into his world of wackiness. Every song he's created has been seen and heard in 3D. When the world grows tired of logic, intelligence, and common sense, he'll dare to be stupid. When he puts on a polka party, everyone is invited. If someone claims they're bad, Al reminds them that he is even worse. When he has a message to convey, he makes sure it's broadcasted in UHF. Oh, sure, Al may go off the deep end from time to time, but that hasn't stopped him from performing an Alapalooza of laughter for his fans. Of course, Al has had a bad hair day every now and then, but it doesn't deter him from running with scissors for pleasure, nor has it stopped him from wearing a stylish poodle hat in public. We love him for his unique personality and crazy sense of humor that came straight out of Linwood. And when the prophecy was fulfilled and the Alpocalypse appeared, Al came prepared with mandatory fun for everyone. But best of all, if he chooses to have a ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised vanity tour, he will not hesitate to perform with strings attached. Al, if you're out there and you heard this, happy 60th birthday to you, buddy, and many more. This wonderful poem brought to you by the good people of Spatula City Superstore. Spatula City, we sell spatulas, and that's all.
Hi, this is Dana calling from the CVS Pharmacy inside Target. Just a reminder that we do have our flu vaccine in for this season. If you wanted to swing in at any point to get one of those, we have those doses available and would be able to do that for you. So thanks so much. Bye.
I'd like to say happy birthday, Al. I've been a fan since Eat It came out back in the day. It was really the punch in the arm I needed. Everybody loved Michael Jackson, but I didn't. And then Eat It came out, and I just fell in love with parodies and with the music. And just want to say thanks for all that. Happy birthday, Al.
Hey, Al. It's Ken from Washington. I want to take a moment and say happy birthday. You know, the first time I met you, I was 14, and it was at the Del Mar Fair for the 3D Universe Tour. And a few years after that, I moved from California to Washington and was having a little trouble in high school, and I wrote you a letter asking for some advice. And you wrote me back, and the words that you said helped put me on the straight and narrow path to the wonderful life I have today. And I want to say thank you for that. I know you have a lot of fans that you've touched through your music, through your generosity and meeting with them, and just being the guy that you are. And we love you for that. Thank you, and happy birthday.
Hey, Dave and Ethan. It's Ethan. I just wanted to call in because someone has been doing a lot of work on our podcast, and we've never let them actually talk. So here I am with Frank, and he would like to wish Al a happy...
We want to thank everyone who called in and wished Al a very happy birthday. It was so fun listening to those. And Al, I hope you liked him too. We also want to thank our listeners, all of our subscribers, everyone who may be hearing us talking right now. Thank you.
Yes, if you like this podcast, please subscribe. It means a lot to us. We're on iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spotify, Atari 2600, Cartridge, and anywhere else you can stream podcasts.
You can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're at 2000inch, and we're also 2000inch.com. And you can check out our Facebook group where we have discussions. We post silly photos. It's a lot of fun. And, of course, use hashtag 2000inch.
And don't forget, you can always call us at 347-SPATULA. That's 347-772-8852. Leave us a message anytime, day or night. We love hearing from our listeners. We might even play your message on the air. Remember, it's not too early to get those birthday messages into Al for his big 61st birthday next year.
And of course, check out our Strings Attached Tour bonus episodes. We just posted our Red Rocks episode. It's so much fun. Can't wait for you guys to hear the rest of those. Those are available whenever. And of course, a brand new full episode every Wednesday. Dave, next week, I want to surprise you with who our guest is. It's someone who's both Weird Al related and from your past.
I have no idea who it could be. I cannot wait till next week to find out who this guest is.
Well, technically you know who it is, but you just don't know who it is.
You're killing me, Ethan. You're killing me.
Please, if you only take one thing from this episode, though, that is we want to wish that everyone gets the flu vaccine for yourself and those you love. The flu vaccine is proven the most effective way to prevent illnesses caused by seasonal influenza viruses.
Not only that, but the CDC estimates that the flu vaccine reduces a person's risk of developing flu-related illness by up to 61%.
Even healthy folks can benefit from being vaccinated. A flu shot can save your life.
Stay healthy, my friends. And on behalf of everyone here at Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast, we want to wish Weird Al a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Al! That was Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast, episode 25-inch.
The secret is I love when fans bring me a Tesla with German chocolate frosting.